Hello, my friends. Welcome to tonight's episode of the Astral Calling here on twitch.tv/tabletop rolls. Tonight, we finish this next section of the campaign. Oh, it's going to be wild. It's going to be crazy. Oh, it's going to be real fun. But before we get into that, a few announcements. Announcement number one, other shows on the channel. Tomorrow night, Tabletop Bros do something. Sunday night, Cozy Co-op, Stardew Sunday. Will, Sarah, Emily playing a lovely little bit of Stardew as we work towards perfection. How many cats will our farm have? Well, how many cats does Sarah have names for? Come and join us and find out. Then, on Monday, the Strength of Thousands AP. Matt runs that one. Almost done.
I gotta fight a big worm.
I'm so excited to finally finish experiencing the story of this AP, because the story of the AP has been amazing. I really enjoy the AP's story. It's good.
I also have enjoyed it, but I am. This is not a disparaging thing. I am ready to be done.
I'm at the end of my rope with summoners. Then on
if you
Tuesday,
want to hear that discussion, go watch Tuesday's
If you want to hear
VOD.
that discussion, go watch Tuesday's VOD, where I break down the math as to why McKenna's character is the strongest character in our party right now.
Where Will
If it makes
breaks
you feel
down.
any
You heard
better-
it here.
Yes.
If it makes you feel any better, I do not use her to her full potential.
And do you want to hear the wild thing? Mathematically speaking, Sarah is a more effective damage dealer with Charlotte than Igra is.
Yikes.
Yeah.
What did you knock over?
Which is impressive because, like, a lot of people say the Alchemist isn't all that effective, but Sarah's build for it has been exceedingly strong and it's amazingly well done. Then, on Tuesday, Sprout Stream, Final Fantasy XIV, the award-winning MMO. Join Will, Matt, Data, and sometimes Sarah as we continue to play together. This weekend, on Sunday, I'm actually taking, for the first time in 4 months, time to myself to relax this weekend. So that's really exciting. There'll be a fun... I'll be doing a whole bunch of 14 for myself on Sunday, which will be fun. Then on Wednesday, Wild Ambition. A little bit happened last week. Just a little bit of lore reveals. A little bit of party dynamic fun. And join us this week as, for the first time in their lives, the twins are truthful.
Not the first time in their lives. I like to think that in one instance, when they were children, they may have told a trusted adult about the situation, and it went exceedingly poorly for them.
That's fair.
And they never told the truth again.
Yup.
But hey, now Miss Honey Madeline's a saint, so there's that. Then
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
And there was a wonderful heart-to-heart with Lorgar.
yes.
Mhm.
Well, I guess heart to... Do lizards have hearts? Yes.
Yeah, lizards have hearts. Lizards absolutely have hearts.
I feel secondhand offended.
Unpathetic lizard.
I'm like, did you never dissect any sort of thing?
No.
Quick, everyone,
No,
what's worse?
I
I
got
opted
really...
out.
Me not...
I opted out of mine because they were dissecting frogs, and I was like, no, it's a frog. If it was anything
I
else, I
opted
would have
out of
done it.
that. No.
I'm gonna not
Absolutely
get
not.
graphic.
Under no circumstances.
Now, here's the question for the rest of the chat, though.
I
Is
enjoyed it though.
Will not knowing about the heart thing better or worse than me not knowing the proper differences between amphibians and lizards?
I would say they are equal.
Yeah, I don't know if
Fair.
that's worse, but it's definitely not better.
Then, on a Friday night, the Astral Calling, the show you're watching right now. And why are you watching it? Well, other than to watch my friends eviscerate me, we, of course,
Yeah, like the dissection.
have our friends here. And I think that's why people come here, because I have some really amazing friends on this show. And we'll start off with amazing friend number one, Maya, playing Rash.
Aww.
Maya's
Missed
number
you,
one.
Maya.
I'm definitely number one in razzing you tonight, that's for sure.
That's fair. You know what? Oddly
Yeah,
enough,
up.
McKenna usually beats you out, but yeah, you're winning tonight.
Tonight, thus far.
And
Yeah.
that's a crown I am happy to cede. My
If we
Thank
go
you.
if we
Thank
go
you so
lifetime
much.
achievement, unfortunately, you have a long time to catch up with McKenna. But
I don't think I need to
I don't
achieve that
consider it a
award.
competition. Really, this is a team sport.
Yeah, honestly, team building, really.
Really.
Also,
And
hi
much-
everybody. I'm Maya, playing your resident goblin granny barbarian Rasher Gloss. Today I'm doing exceedingly granny things as I crochet for the first time.
Fun.
This is not my first one. This is in fact my fourth one that I'm doing in a set.
So you
Fun.
lied to us just then.
I mean, it's the first of this entire project. I'm making plants. I'm making plants that I can't kill.
Oh. I mean, you know
Oh,
what?
they're so
that's cute.
Work
Right?
smarter, not harder.
Exactly.
I now have the most cursed idea for a stream ever. And that is for us to do like corporate team building Zoom exercises.
I hate that. I hate
I have to
that.
go iron my cat. I can't.
That would-
Respectfully, I had enough of those during the pandemic, and I didn't even work in a corporation.
I only say this because at work today I found a book that was entirely like a 300-page book of those exercises. And I'm
Holy
like,
shit.
this is interesting. But
Can you send that over? I feel like need it for my
I'm
team.
outing myself somewhat, but like, am I the only person on earth who enjoys those?
Oh,
I think it
Rose.
depends.
sweet
I
summer Rose.
think if it's
I like
truly like
connecting with people.
a situation where nobody knows each other and they've picked a good icebreaker, those can be good. I think in situations where people all have already been introduced and you're doing this because a leadership workshop told you to, maybe they
That-
feel a little hokey.
That
And then you're just everyone's like, yeah, sure, we'll
no,
play
the
along.
hook is still there. But, like,
for me,
beneath
I'm
it all,
like,
it's an underlying sense of
I
like,
don't
this
like
is
it in a
fun.
corporate situation because it feels very forced a lot of the time. And for me, I don't like it specifically because I'm like, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. If
Mhm.
friends come along naturally along the way, that's
But
great.
you're making
but do
money
not
to
force
make
me.
friends.
the
No.
the corporate
Not in the corporate setup.
the
You're
the
getting
corporate
paid to
the
make
corporate
Theater get to know you games. I'm totally about. Like show get to know you games. Totally about. Like it's definitely
I-
one of those things for me where I'm like,
I find that for those like corporate icebreaker games, there is a certain amount of cringe that's associated with them. But speaking of cringe, someone with much cringe who is very free, we have Matt playing Darius.
but we love you anyway, Rose.
So we love you, Rose.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm here to play Darius, the Forge Cleric. Apparently, I am cringe.
But you're free.
Ooh woo.
No. I just no tonight.
No.
That's all for me.
That's all for you. Next up, the person who is in the running for drawing the most Garls, we have McKenna.
No, I'm
Playing.
not. Matthew has surely drawn more Garls than I
Matt
have.
doesn't
I've only
count
drawn
in-
the one.
Matt doesn't count in that sentiment.
That
Matt-
means there's two people in the world
Oh.
then.
Yes.
Not counting the people I've
Technically
commissioned.
Anyway, hi
Anyway.
McKenna, what's your name?
It's
Sarah
a
was just
mystery.
like, Will needs to go and jump into traffic now.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Bertan. I'm gonna be playing Cypress tonight. She's
Yes.
a bard.
You know, all right.
I'm
playing
kidding.
Evie, let's go.
I'm
We'll get
kidding.
to the
Hello,
body swap
everyone.
episode
My
at
name
some
is
point.
McKenna Ray Tynan. I am playing Experiment 3 version 13, also known as Evie. Resident girl failure, and sometimes also an alchemist. McKenna Ray on all of the platforms. Check me out. Well, she has certainly failed recently, hasn't she?
Well,
Well.
listen, she's growing. She's a teenager.
She's a baby.
Is she a teenager? That's also debatable as to whether or not she's a teenager. She's like 3.
I
She's
was
a teenager in the same way
teenage
that Jenny-
plasmoid.
No. Oh, she's a teenager in the same way
that
that
XJ9
Jenny
is.
XJ9 is.
that Jenny, the teenage robot, is a teenager. In
Yeah.
the sense that if you put her in a preschool class with kids her actual age, it would be a disaster.
I'm
Also,
so
she
glad
prefers
that
Jenny.
wasn't. I'm
That's
so
true, she
glad that
does.
wasn't a Canadian only show. like 16 apparently was.
Was Jenny the Teenage Robot a
16 played on Cartoon Network.
or
Did it?
a Canadian show?
No.
I
No.
don't think so.
No, I'm just glad it wasn't like one of the Fever
No,
Dream only in
It's one
Canada
of the
shows.
few that did actually
Oh.
show in Canada.
Got it.
Yeah.
16 also played in the States. I don't know.
16
why
was
or
Canadian.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
but I don't
It
know what
wasn't
this
show
Canadian
is.
only.
What is this show?
16.
Literally the number
It's great.
6.
It's about a bunch of friggin' mall rats.
Yeah,
Fun.
back when mall
I
culture was
love
relevant.
all of them, FYI.
Yeah,
I
they're
loved
good.
malls. I loved being a mall rat.
It was fun.
I
Then,
didn't have them all.
speaking of people who, if they needed a bludgeoning weapon, would go to the mall, we have Sarah playing Captain Cypress. Because if you need a
Finally,
bludgeoning weapon,
nowadays.
you go to the mall. The MAUL, the mall. It's a
Small. Actually, nowadays the malls have all of those really fun game stores that have the faux weapons, but they're actually steel, which you can actually use as a weapon of deadly force. Hi everybody, I'm Sarah Margaret. I am playing
Just in case you
Cypress,
need that
the
info.
human bard. Captain Cypress to be precise. And I am also, I guess I should say, hi, I'm also Cosmic Deity 746 on Twitch.
Mhm.
And tomorrow we're starting Andromeda, Mass Effect Andromeda. So if you love chaos, come check that out because that game is so effing chaotic.
Will Sarah experience the bug of the eyeballs popping out of people's face? Join them and find out.
No, not likely. I might disappear into the surface of a planet.
Mhm.
I've had that happen a few times. But actually, in terms of bugs, I've never had too much difficulties with Andromeda.
Also, I was just gonna say Andromeda's got one of my favorite Krogans in the entire franchise.
God, I love that Krogan.
And last but
Anyway.
not least, someone who is so amazing that even all of space can't contain it. It's Rose playing Luna.
What? That was very
Oh.
Piercing
Thank you.
dimensions.
They said what they said.
Oh,
You take that compliment.
thank you. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm playing Luna, putting the PAL in Paladin since 90 episodes ago.
And as like a fun thing, now, if we had some sort of monetary denomination for every single one of our characters or related characters on a stream that was stuck in a crystal, we'd have 2 of those monetary
Don't.
denominations
Stop.
now, which is cool.
Stop.
I didn't do this to myself, I promise.
What were you
I
stuck
mean,
in
I-
another crystal at a different time, Rose?
If I had
No,
a nickel
Agate.
for every time I heard that goddamn joke, I'd be rich.
Just from this one.
Yeah.
All right, listen, I would, if that was the case, I would make that comment so many times just to provide you all with infinite money. But hello,
Look at you trying to hack the universe.
my name
What a
is
gamer.
Will. I
Don't
would love to hack the
mention hacking
universe.
right now. Don't mention hacking and money in this. Not right now.
Oh, fair. I am
Please
this.
not right now.
I am Will, also known as Tabletop Roles on the internet. With Civ 7 out, you might see us playing that in the near future on Saturday nights. I don't know anything about the game. I'm going to go in fully blind my first time playing it. I am going to wait till it's on sale. But thank you all so much for coming to tonight's episode of the Astral Calling. Before we get started, the racing part of the charity is still over, but I think you can still donate for about another half a week. Right?
You can. I believe that's correct.
Yeah, if I was looking at the numbers, right? So if you can go and check out the charity for Doctors Without Borders, the drive that McKenna was part of. And other than that, we have a good amount to get through tonight, so I'm going to roll the intro.
Woo 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 woo.
Done.
Last time on the Astral Calling,
Dragon
Luna's
Ball
soul,
Z.
after Evie failed the role, was no longer in her body. Deciding that that was a problem that they should try to rectify, and instilling a fair amount of panic into Evie that has not been seen in some time. Not quite enough to get Tupperwared, but definitely up there. They began to figure out where Luna went
I
and
forgot
how
about the
to find
Tupperware.
Luna. Whilst they were doing so, Luna experienced some old memories, their own memories. And they began to almost live a different life from what they had before. Starting out as a very young person and experiencing like entire years of their life until eventually reaching the age that Luna's like physical body was during this time. And yeah, we got to see like Luna's life story. Luna's life story. TM. After some interesting times in the woods with a fairy and a I almost said feral person, but that would not
I
be
mean, you're not
I mean-
wrong.
Kind of both.
kind of both. After growing up there, Luna eventually wandered into a hidden temple where we cut away from them and we cut back to the party with the help of the same fairy that was aiding Luna as she grew up. Were led to where Luna was currently being held, not being told why she knew Luna would be there and Luna would be safe. Upon the party's arrival, they made their way through the mist and eventually found themselves inside a large stone structure. But for the stream's benefit, there's a map of this region that our party finds themselves in.
Uh-huh.
Aw, I remember this.
I was gonna say, I
Well,
see
yeah.
Luna. I don't
Yeah.
see anybody else.
So Luna is the Parker where the party was. Fun fact, this fun fact for people who watched the Astral Calling, this was one of the missions that they could have picked at the start. This location was the location of one of the missions they could have picked at the start that they decided not to go towards.
Oh.
So I'm getting to use this POI. I'm getting to use this point of interest, which is fun.
Yay.
But as they approached and made their way into the large stone structure, it quickly came to be very clear to the party that this was some very strange ruin that appears to not bend to the mechanics of time or space, as it was in fact quite larger on the inside. Entering into the main chamber, our party found themselves in awe as they saw a massive stone structure kept together by dragon skulls and chains, two large glowing plinths on either side,
Plinth.
and inside of a crystal in the northern edge of the room on the biggest platform, a Luna encased in it.
This is such a cool looking map.
I'm very happy with this one.
It's gonna be a real pain in the ass to fight on, but it looks so cool.
Absolutely no one take this the wrong way, but I do love a good set of chains.
Chat, please
I'm
take
thinking
that the
of
How
wrong
are we
Right.
not
way.
Wait, you're
supposed,
thinking
how
of
are
it.
we supposed to
There's
take
hate
that
that.
mat?
I just like them as like an aesthetic accoutrement.
I'm sure you do.
No. I look to take back from that. Yes, my mind went in the gutter as everybody else. However, have you seen
Gutter, what
you
gutter? It's a
actually get
dungeon.
up close to like
Yeah, it
the
is.
chains that are part of like a ship, a large ship? Those things are fucking huge and so cool.
They are really
And
cool.
when they actually like make noise, it is so it tickles a part of my brain when they click.
There are historical ports that have been made inaccessible by just a giant chain across the water, and I think that's just
I love a
rad as
good
hell.
gigantic chain. It's kind
It's
of
just
cool.
because usually you see them so small, and then you're like, oh, that's
Yeah, Matt.
huge.
Yeah, Matt.
That's a lot of
how
metal.
often are you seeing them so small, Matthew?
And how often do they become huge?
How big do you like them?
Yeah. What's your favorite chain size, Matt?
Come on. Come on, man. You're making this way too easy.
Actually, I'm partial to building size chains. I love
Amazing.
impossible, sightly, crazy architecture.
Got it.
I'm a
Monster
40K
chains.
fan.
Got
Monster
it.
chains.
Cathedrals as spaceships.
So anyway, we're in this very dire situation.
I would say it's dire. Luna's in a crystal.
Wait, Luna's in a crystal.
I feel like
Fighting
because the last
evil
time we
by
were here
moonlight.
was 2 weeks ago.
Winning
3
Love
weeks
by
ago.
Daylight.
Oh,
And there was some sort of, I don't know, there was business with these chains.
Yeah,
that
so
would
the
make it
chains
difficult to
appear to
cross
be
them.
large enough that you can walk across them.
Okay.
Not look.
That sounds dangerous.
You can crawl across them. You're certainly not going to be able to walk across them.
I don't know. I mean, Rash is pretty small.
Will,
Fair.
Matt.
I have a
Oh,
question.
also, I forgot. Reminder about the barrier that currently protects the Luna crystal surrounding it.
That's
The
the
Luna
one.
crystal.
Yes, thank you for that.
That does sound like a plot element. The Luna crystal shall be mine.
Seriously.
Will, I do want to ask a question that, and I understand if you say no, but it's a
Mhm.
slightly possible, tiny bit of retcon question.
Sure.
How long did it take us to get here?
To walk through here from the ship.
No,
from
no, no.
last-
No, like when we lost Luna, when we
Oh,
got
it
back
was
on
2
the
days.
ship.
You've had 2 long rests.
Yes. Was there anywhere along the way that I could have gotten, I don't know, a gem encrusted bowl worth 100 gold or 1,000 gold pieces?
On your ship.
Okay. I just
So
find one?
specific.
You go to, I don't know, what's a good space gas station name?
Neutrinos are us.
No.
That's not a gas station.
Y'all
That's a
went
fuel
to-
station.
I'm just
Sparky.
thinking about
Medio Mart.
Yeah, Sparky's. Y'all went to a Sparky's.
That too.
Mostly just because I want to, when we first landed here and before we stepped out of the ship, I wanted to offer everyone a hero's feast.
Oh, that's a little bit retconny, Matt. I'll say that you can have it. I'll say you can have access to it, but you haven't had time to cast it. You're in this room now.
It only take. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
only
didn't get all
takes
the way
10
into this room.
Imagine we just take a second to have a picnic by the door. In
It only
front
takes 10
of
minutes.
And
Do you-
then
do you-
Luna's
do you-
just like trapped in crystal watching y'all eat.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Luna. So here's the
No,
thing,
no.
Luna. You are fully conscious right now. You can see this group of strangers.
Strangers.
This group of
Strangers?
strangers who have entered here.
Great.
I was afraid of this.
Yeah.
Oh god, this is making
Now,
me think of
Luna,
something.
I'm going to say this to you. You haven't been like conscious during this entire time. Like you haven't been conscious for thousands of years because that would be like torture.
A lot,
Um,
yeah.
Yeah,
Dr.
You would-
Stone?
but
What?
it's sort of like
Insane.
it's sort of like drifting. It's sort of like the beginning of Fallout 4. You're drifting in and out of consciousness. And so like you'll wake up for a bit, you'll see some stuff, you'll go to sleep, you'll wake up, you'll see some more stuff, you'll go back to sleep. The last thing that you saw, Luna, was some like fox woman walking in here. With like a very large dragon, and basically the dragon froze up the door on their way out.
Interesting.
As long as I'm drifting in and out of conscious, nobody's like, hey, you're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border.
Jesus. Not this.
As long as
Everything
that doesn't
eventually
happen,
returns to
I'm
Skyrim.
cool.
I used to be a Luna like you until I took an arrow to the knee.
Oh,
I don't think Evie could stomach having a meal at this moment, at this current
Okay,
juncture.
Yeah, Luna is fully like palms at their side, like Aerith posing.
Hot girl shit.
Yeah.
Girl shit.
Okay, so I can just walk across these chains then, right?
Yeah, you can totally just walk across the chains.
I want to check for any sort of trap.
Make a perception check, Rash.
okay, barbarian, go off.
go willy-nilly across these chains?
No,
I'm willying and I'm nillying.
this is McKenna.
Never mind. I noticed absolutely nothing, and I also
Hold on.
crossed the chains.
Let the cleric try.
Yeah, you don't see anything, Rash. There's a
In
Luna
fact,
and a
I
crystal.
will join Evie on
You know-
the dangerous chains.
You know what, Rash? Luna looks like she hasn't eaten in a little bit of time. She probably
Give or
needs.
take. a
She
few thousand years.
probably needs some Rash snacks.
Can I use double movement to dash?
Yeah,
We're not in combat, so
you're not in combat.
yeah.
Y'all have free movement to the map right now. This is
Yeah.
exploration mode.
If Luna looks like she's starving,
I want to see what's going on with these
Yeah.
towers.
Well,
Let
they're
me
not
know.
towers. They are daises on the floor. So they're slightly like plates basically. Think of them as plates.
Okay.
Yeah.
delicious.
What do you want me to roll about these plates?
It'd be an
Maybe
Arcana
Constitution
check.
Or Arcana? Okay.
It'd be Arcana to determine what's going on with the plates here.
I'll take a 19.
So you can tell that they're activated by a creature standing on them. You think that the plates are attached, like whatever enchantment's coming off those plates, you think it's attached to the barrier currently around Luna.
What in the Infinity Nikki Whimstar situation is this? We gotta put a block on both sensors. I love.
Oh, it's a puzzle. It's not a fight map at all.
Oh, I'm sure it'll turn into one.
God damn it.
On a 19, do I learn anything else about how these work? Like, can you put an item there, or does it have to be a person?
It would have to be a creature. It has to be a creature, and it has to be a person, not a summon. I will tell you from there on, everything else you need to solve this puzzle is on the map.
Can we get Vim and put him on there?
Yeah.
I feel like there's some to do about the fact that there are two
Statue
as
things.
as Vim stands on the plate, half of it lights up.
Oh,
so
half
it
of
takes
it.
4 people.
How to separate the party.
Interesting.
I will start wandering over to the other
Interesting.
platform.
I will stay with them.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
Right,
step on.
as Rash, you stand on that. The plinth fully lights up. In both of those statues, they were once like holding like these blades that have like timepieces on them. They pull them up, and then they turn the blade around so they're facing like up and pointing towards the sky. And 2 beacons of light begin to aim towards the barrier, and it's almost like pulling part of the barrier away.
A new hand touches the beacon.
No, I can't do this again.
Amazing.
Are you good, Cypress?
Yeah.
Captain?
I just don't know if I want to try it. This one instead.
Yeah. The stuff below, by the way, appears to be a churning mixture of astral sea and salt water, by the way.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So that means there could be some saltwater predators in there.
Well, at least it's not any of that like the like shit that destroyed the other planets.
Void stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Void goo.
That's just me. I am not in a rush. I'm in fact enjoying the scenery. This is really cool. Very akin
looking
to, like,
at the
places
walls,
I like to-
Cypress, you can see like the walls, they're built out of like dragon bone and stone that have been weaved together with roots. Like it's
I
That's kind of
could
neat.
chisel
Interesting.
some of this and sell it on the black market.
There's the
pretty
Captain
neat.
Cypress we know.
Cypress, would you mind terribly standing on the pedestal with Darius? I want
makes you
that
feel
barrier
better.
down to see if I can't study the crystal and see if
As Cypress stands on the barrier, the swords in this one's hand do the same thing as the other. They turn up right, the light points towards it, and the barrier transforms.
Uh-oh.
Transforms, not melts away.
Nope. It
Oh, into a
transforms into a bridge.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That,
Oh, well, this is. And we all stand and clap.
that
As
Evie can now walk across.
Go, Evie, go.
I'm going to run.
Okay, Evie,
Now-
as you make it to the other platform,
Yeah.
there is a rumble.
Of course there is.
Scheisse.
And
Jungle?
space almost shifts. You can see like almost like a tear in reality forming. As stepping out of that tear is a creature.
Luna
A
altar.
creature feature.
Welcome, Raggy.
Does it look cute?
Yes.
What kind of
Android?
creature?
Oh.
A huge robotic creature.
Oh,
With gold inlay throughout her
she kind of
form.
cute.
I mean, McKenna
Woman.
made this.
She cute.
So
It's true.
she's gonna be cute. She's
and-
given Sailor Mercury.
Now,
Smash.
my friends, it's time for us to roll initiative as this creature
Boy.
looks down at you, Evie, and says,
I could cosplay that.
"You will not change the timeline."
Oh no, it's the causality police.
Fucking Marvel.
dang. That's the police.
One.
Will, do I have an initiative or am I?
Yes, you will roll initiative
Crystal.
as well.
Okay.
You will have special things that you can do on your turn that I will let you
Hear
know.
me out.
Your
What if
actions
we
include
adopt her?
banging on the glass.
Oh God, I have to run Vim tonight.
You see,
Yeah.
you're too strong, Rose. You're too strong.
Yo! All right.
Chad, I apologize in advance for how inept I probably will be at this.
Oh, I now have like 3 hero points thanks to chat tonight.
Nice.
Everyone's about to have 3 thanks to both Crazy and M.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
I can't see anything in the chat right now because I don't have it up.
You have 3 hero points now.
Yay! Thanks, chat.
All right. So Rash, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I want to test to see if it'll be bad if I step off this platform first. So I'm gonna just step off first. I'm not gonna use my full movement.
The bridge
What happened?
disappears.
Yeah,
The
that's what I
barrier,
fucking
Yeah.
the barrier returns, and now Evie is alone.
fuck.
Oh
I step back onto the platform.
All right. As you
Oh.
step back onto the platform, the bridge starts to return, but will not return until the start of next round. Now.
Oh
that
no! This
fucking
is Crystal
sucks.
Tower. I hate it.
Rush
This is
is
Crystal
making
Tower.
that sound right now. Where's Robot Lady?
Stop.
Where is she?
Currently surrounded by
Oh, there she is. I see her.
impenetrable
scroll up.
barrier. Alone with Evie.
Ah, fucking Christ. Okay.
I'm so glad this was Evie that's on this.
Hello,
It's very cinematic.
Yeah.
Hello,
I'm about to
Em.
have
I mean, there would be
Aspie.
no other choice. Hang on.
Don't worry, I'll use my cool
Also, Evie, what's your
power where I
AC?
switch people's places.
It's 16 or 17.
Cool.
16.
Okay, we're good.
I'm going to first of all, I'm gonna rage.
All right.
So I'm gonna do that, and then spectral warriors appear when I enter my rage. My ancestral
Ooh.
protectors.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try to, with a weapon I don't use a lot. I'm gonna try to throw one of my butcher knives. Or no, I'll throw one of my butcher knives.
Okay, roll the hit.
Ba, 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 ba. And I'll reckless as well, so I can
Do it.
have advantage.
The barrier is still around it. A 26, as you throw it towards the barrier, the magical barrier of just like swarming light energy catches the butcher knife
Mm.
and flings it back. Can you roll me a D4, Rash?
No. Fuck. Okay.
Ruh-roh.
A 3. Captain Cypress, does a 26 hit your AC?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Maya,
would.
could you roll that damage for me?
No. I
I'd
don't
like
want.
I'd like you
No.
to.
What? Wait, how did this happen?
Chucked a knife at the barrier. The barrier
Four,
caught
five,
it,
six,
chucked it
seven.
back, hit Cypress.
I thought the
Yeah,
barrier
but it's
transformed.
not great.
It
Well,
did, but
Rash
Maya
stepped
stepped
off.
out of it, and the
I
barrier
like to think
returned.
I like to think Cypress is still looking at the walls, going, "If I chiseled it just right,"
Just
and all of
put
a
your
sudden
knife in the
turns
shoulder.
and boom.
No. Okay. Well, it looks like physical attack is not the way to go.
Clearly,
God. So my ancestral won't do anything because I didn't hit it.
Not at this
I
moment.
do have an extra attack.
Yeah, would you like
I'm-
to try hit it again?
Not especially. Let's see. That's a reaction. I'm not gonna do that yet. Fucking Christ, I can't do much.
You said
Also-
you
Well,
well,
a
back on the thing, right?
26
You want to like
A 26 didn't hit, so I don't think that's gonna work.
26 was deflected by the magical barrier.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait then. No, that's not. I can't hold my action. I already started it. Forget it.
Luna,
yeah.
as you shift into consciousness, you can see these creatures about this area, these people. They appear to be trying to get to the crystal, trying to get to you, maybe to get you out. You can get the sense innately that these people are here to help you.
Luna, we're here for you!
Luna, I need you to select one of these creatures.
Hmm. That's gonna be Darius.
Okay, so Luna, as you select one of these creatures, as you look at Darius and Luna, you make eye contact with this creature. A crown of almost just astral light will begin to appear around Darius's head. Luna,
Oh.
what does this crown look like?
You know the
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts crown?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah!
That, but in pure light. Picture Aurora's tiara with the little scoops cut out of it, but in the traditional
Pretty.
pointed crown shape.
For some reason, I'm liking the idea that it's a two-dimensional picture of a crown,
Yes.
but it shifts, so it's
Yes.
always facing forward.
Absolutely.
Darius, while you have this crown on, there are a couple effects. Number 1, you can select one of your ability scores to temporarily raise to 24.
Y'all right.
Well, I wish I was a melee character. Goodness. Though,
Just
admittedly,
make
that
sure
would-
you notate what the original score was, because it will go away at the end of this fight, probably, but...
Well, I think I can put a temp boost in there, can't I?
Yeah. So just notate that. In addition to that, any strikes that you make, whether that be with a weapon or a spell attack, will be able to pierce the barrier, and the creature will be vulnerable to it.
God damn.
Luna, you can only have one of these crowns active at a time.
Yeah.
At the beginning of each round, you're going to be giving out one of these crowns to someone.
Oh.
Gotcha. I'm gonna keep
Um,
rolling to keep it super fair, but because Luna doesn't know any
Yeah,
of these creatures.
That's fair.
In addition to that, each of you will get one of the following effects, depending on what Luna says here. Luna. I need to go back to a page on my notes here, because we had a talk about this earlier.
We did.
We did. This is something from literally half a year ago that we talked about.
Oh my god.
Oh, your definition of earlier is very different. I guess not wrong, but different.
What else?
You know what? Honestly, it actually does make the most sense to up my strength because my wisdom is already like a 20, so it's really not going to be that much of a difference for that.
Wow.
So, Luna, I
Smart
need
boy.
you to pick one of these words, and depending on the
Okay.
one that you picked, a different thing will happen. Sunrise, together, noise, or a way to stay.
Oh gosh.
That's not a word.
Yes, well, it's short phrases too.
Yeah, it's an idea. My heart says together right now.
Together. Okay. All of you will benefit from flanking for the next round, and any spells or abilities that you have that have a range to target another like ally can target any ally that you see rather than with their own range. So say you have a healing spell, that one can target anything that is
Nice.
that
So you
one
don't have
that can
to
target
be next to
anything.
them to
You
lay
don't have to
on
be next to them,
hands.
or like if you have something like a big buff, it can target anyone that you
Nice.
want without range.
That's just for allies or
That's just
range
for
on
allies.
enemies too?
Just
Okay,
for allies. Just buffs and healing stuff.
got it.
All right. So Luna, as you're doing this, and as you make that decision, as that subconscious decision is made, and power surges through the room, we will move on to the next round.
It's okay.
Vim is going to go, and Vim's going to say, "What the hell's going on?" Vim words, and they're going to delay because they can't do anything until the barrier's down anyway.
Mm.
All right, now it's time for the Guardian of the Flow.
Hi.
Hi. It's going to approach you, Evie. And it is going to it's going to have an innate ability, Fate's Order. It will always roll 12. It doesn't need to roll for attacks or saves. It always rolls a 12. So, does a 21 hit you?
Yeah.
All right. So you're just going to take this damage. Don't worry about the attack roll.
Hang on. Reaction?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Luna did pick together, so you can use this at any range.
yeah. I'm gonna reduce that damage by 2d6. Whatever damage she's receiving, I'm reducing it by 2d6.
So it's 12 bludgeoning right now.
Sorry, what level are we at actually?
I don't know what level you're at, Rash. It's on your
We're at
character
10,
sheet.
so 3d6.
You should be at 11, Rash.
Oops.
I mean, she's missing her god. She's been going through a lot right now.
I'll fix that in a second.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's 3d10.
Oh my.
Or 3d6, sorry.
Okay, roll 3d6, Rash.
Hell yeah. Vibes.
So 7, so 12.
Better.
5 points. So Evie will take 5 points of damage from this first attack.
Nice. Okay.
Second attack does not matter. It's not a natural 20. Wait, I don't have to roll. I can just click on the bludgeoning. So it'll be 16 from the second attack.
Okay. So 21 damage total.
And from the third attack, another
Oh, good
15.
Lord.
36. And because you are within 15 feet of the creature, you're under the effects of Fate Requiem. You cannot use bonus actions or reactions.
So what is the total on that damage?
36, 31, 38.
38.
Yep.
Yay. Okay.
And you cannot use bonus actions or reactions while within 15 feet of this creature.
8.
All right.
Great.
Dim's delaying until Captain Cypress because there's literally nothing that he can do right now, unfortunately. Darius.
So, I have this crown which allows me to my attacks to damage or pass through the barrier.
They can pass through the barrier, and this creature is vulnerable to your attacks.
But Rash stepped off the platform, so the barrier, the bridges haven't returned yet.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I have a couple things I might do here. I might just heal poor Evie.
I think
I do
Evie
have a
would
question.
appreciate
Well,
that.
I do have a question, and I apologize because this is going to be a bit of a deep cut.
Mm-hmm.
An item you gave me ages ago.
Yes.
Um, I have a marvelous mount, a
Yes.
horse,
Yep.
but because
Are
it's
we
just
gonna see a cat ride a horse?
well, here's the thing. The item doesn't have a level attached to it. Like, what level is the spell being cast at if I summon the marvelous
The
horse?
lowest level possible.
Okay, so it doesn't have a fly speed.
Does
Okay.
not have a fly speed.
Well, that's one idea down the toilet. Oh, and I don't want to try swimming in the water. I'm wearing plate mail. That
And
that
that's
never
not
ends
water.
well.
It's like, and that water is like 70 to 100 feet down. Like these are like
Oh,
tall.
okay. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
That's a very important detail. Oh boy. All right, I'm not going to move from the thing then because we need the bridge up as soon as humanly possible. What I am going to do then,
Or mildly possible in this case.
how are you looking, Evie? Are you really already hurt pretty bad?
Yeah, that was 36 points of damage, I think is what we decided.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurt. That was almost half my health.
Okay. I will do a heal then. I will probably cast it at hold on. What's the range on Cure Wounds? Touch. Damn it.
I thought the
Well,
range doesn't matter.
No, we
right
don't
now.
have any range anymore.
Range
Remember?
doesn't matter
Oh,
because
I missed that
because
little
of the
detail.
Luna
Thank you.
buff.
Okay.
mhm.
All right. So I'm going to start by just using my normal action to cast a healing word or cure wounds, pardon me, on Luna, and I'm going to bump that up to level. What is that? 4. So that's going to be a total of 21 healing.
Sweet, thank you.
Now, this is usually you can't cast 2 spells in a turn, even if because like one has to be a cantrip, right?
Mm-hmm.
Second one. Is that a hard rule? Or is it just because usually you don't have a second action? Because
That's
I
a
could
hard
use.
rule.
Okay, so even
It's
if I
an
use the
annoying
sorcery
rule.
point.
Yes. Oh, let's use
Yeah.
Quicken Spell.
Honestly, as written, even if you used Quicken Spell. Although DM fiat, obviously.
I would say Quicken Spell would allow a second one otherwise.
Okay, because
yeah.
I'm gonna do something silly, but still is kind of oddly princess adjacent. I'm gonna use Quicken Spell, which uses all my sorcery points. Darius is going to pull open his bag, and flying into the air, spinning, are going to be how many do I have here?
Are we doing the I almost said enchanted object.
I have 5
Animate
silver.
object.
Yes, 5 silver plates, because that's all the plates I have, and I think they're probably small items, but they all have a fly speed of 30 feet.
Yo.
But because I used Quicken Spell, I don't even have a bonus action anymore this turn. Because the
There's
bonus
gonna be a
action.
Disney princess.
So at the moment, there's just 5 silver plates orbiting around Darius, waiting for turn. It'll take them a few turns to get there, but and that is it. So I'm gonna make a little chart for myself here to keep track of the health for the plates. I don't know if you want to put one icon on the map, Will, just to denote where the plates are.
I will let you. We'll put those down in a second. I'm just
Sure.
keeping up the tracker for stuff. Next up, Evie, you're up.
This might be a bad decision, but Evie needs to figure out who this thing is and what its issue is. So I think she just says, "Why do you have an issue with us trying to help Luna? And who are you? I don't understand."
I'll give that as a free action. It will respond because time does not matter to this creature. You will hear in your head, "The anomaly will not exit before their appointed time."
Anomaly.
Appointed time? So there's a timer.
Are we talking minutes, seconds, days, years specifically?
This anomaly does not leave this position until the end of time.
Oh.
Okay, well, what about the anomaly's soul? What then?
This anomaly will not leave this position until the
Oh,
end
boy.
of time.
Or what?
You will be destroyed.
I'm sorry. So you did not have problem when other Eevee was causing anomalies in the timeline?
That
Yeah,
is the
what's
time.
up with that?
All things are predetermined.
Oh boy.
There will be no deviance from our perceived future.
Do not feed me a shit and call it couscous.
Evie, do you want to do anything else?
I would recommend you try to perceive a different future very quickly.
You may certainly
and
try.
I certainly will. Oh, but she automatically rolls a 12 and all fucking saves. That means I'm gonna have to use Firebolt, which sucks. But I did just level up to 3d10 just now when I remembered we had leveled up.
I need to do that too.
So let me take care of that real quick. Great. Now I can cast this. Does a 27 hit her?
A 27 hits her because you're in the barrier.
For almost max damage. That's 3d10, a 9, an 8, and an 8. So that's a 30 fire damage total. Please tell me it goes through.
It all goes through.
Okay, good.
Oh, good.
Here are my plates.
And I don't really have a way to move away, so I suppose I won't.
Okay. Alrighty, moving on to Captain Cypress.
What's this?
That's my plates. My animated plates.
Okay, great. It if I were to use enhance ability, would it be able to get through the barrier to Eevee?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see, what do they got? Well, a lot of attacky attacks. Let's say for layman's terms, utilize enhance ability for Miss Eevee. Would bull strength be beneficial or dexterity? Cat's Grace.
Oh, if it's between strength or dexterity,
Well, it can be any
get-
one of these. So whatever is beneficial. We've got Bear's Endurance, Bull Strength, Cat's Grace, Eagle's Splendor, Fox's Cunning, Owl's Wisdom.
Gosh, so far she hasn't hit me with any like saving throw kinds of things, but I guess dexterity couldn't hurt. I'm also not great with wisdom stuff, but I have an okay dexterity, so I feel like enhancing what's already okay to be good might be a decent idea.
So we'll consider that you've got Cat's Grace now. Means you have an advantage on any potential dexterity checks. And then I will also be providing a combat inspiration to Rash.
Yo.
So you get a 1d8 to ability, attack, or saving throw.
I will also say I'm not the one with the crown on my head right now.
But it'll probably move after Luna's turn.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I'll
throwing
keep it.
random dice for it.
I'll keep it. Yeah, cool. Combat
you
inspo.
hold on.
Otherwise, I would be very biased to just say Eevee every turn.
Yeah,
That's also true.
Luna doesn't remember her anymore.
No,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
10 minutes, so you've got it for 10 minutes.
Thank
Alright.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you, 10.
Cypress.
At the end of your turn, Cypress,
Meh.
Fate's Remnant is going to activate.
Oh, no.
At the end of the round, after all creatures have acted, the Guardian of Flow takes another turn.
What?
Yeah,
so-
because they ignore time.
What kind of red extra combat round bullshit is this?
They are
This
going
is Aurelia War
to.
Leader.
No! They've got flying too. I don't have any flyers.
They are going to, for a moment, split into several forms of themselves. So one will appear here.
Maybe one will be friendly.
One will appear here.
Gross.
And these ones, the ones I'm going to mark, appear to be slightly like hollow, like almost like holograms. So the two ones with the markers are almost like holograms, and they're going to use Fate's Prism. So at the start of their next round, at the start of this creature's next turn, each creature within the line, in line with one of these tokens, whether that be north, south, east, or west, is going to have to make a reflex save or take some force damage.
Okay, so if I like moved here, for example, I'd be fine.
Yep.
Okay.
Where is
So to
my-
give you all an idea right now, I can't do like a 15-foot line, but basically this is one danger zone. Boop. Evie, you are directly in the
Wait.
danger zone.
Reflex?
Yes.
You mean dexterity?
Yes,
mean
dexterity.
Oh, I'm actually fucked. I don't move before she does, so fuck
At
me.
least you have a bonus to your dexterity and advantage.
Yup.
Yep. There,
You
like
are
I said,
slightly-
there's a reason I'm giving y'all buffs for this fight. With that, we come to the top of the round with Rash. As Rash's turn begins again, and the top of the round, the bridge returns.
Do remember,
The
even
bridge
from a distance, y'all
returns,
have
but-
flanking.
Oh, we all have flanking and we don't.
Yeah, so your ranged attacks can still be an advantage, yeah?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool.
I say
love
from inside
that.
the crystal very helpfully.
Yeah. I'm going to. But the barrier's still up, right?
No, the barrier's down now.
Oh, the barrier's just down.
Because you're on the plate.
Yeah, we have a problem with the movement.
Okay, so the barrier against this person is down, so I can throw a weapon. I can throw a weapon.
You could throw it.
I'm going to eventually run out of weapons to throw, but I can throw one in the meantime.
Grandma needs a returning weapon.
I really do. That might be my next thing that I'd look for. Butcher knife, go.
Listen, a Throwberry Karlak with the friggin' tavern brawler is disgusting.
16 is a miss, I'm afraid.
That's unfortunate. I'm gonna do it again.
Are you excited for any of the new subclasses, Rose?
Mhm.
How's a 22?
A 22 is a hit.
Death
Hell
is
yeah.
happening.
And I'm going to use my Fury of the Small.
Okay.
Also, probably the Paladin of the Crown.
And then Fury of the
So much
Small.
good stuff.
14.
Come on. Click, motherfucker.
After replay all
So
this
15 damage in total.
again.
Did it go?
Yep, it did.
Okay, cool.
All right, nice.
And then when I hit,
Yes.
my ancestral protectors are gonna mark this motherfucker.
Okay.
Oh.
So it will hinder its attacks until the start of my next turn. The target has disadvantage on any attack roll that isn't against me. So anytime it attacks one of you, it's at disadvantage.
It always rolls a
It
12.
doesn't roll.
Mhm. Wait, it will roll a 12 no matter
It
what.
will-
What's happening?
Yeah,
It
it doesn't
always
have to
rolls a
roll
12.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It does not roll dice. It always rolls a 12.
Motherfucker.
To be fair, in a way, that is actually in the rules too for a lot of creatures. If you want things to go quickly, they give you like this is what on average it will roll every turn.
Boo.
It is Fate's order.
Boo. Fate sucks. Um, let's see. There's nothing else I can do. Oh, Will,
Yes, Maya.
weird question.
Weird answer.
Things in my thing that I don't know if we still have or if that was just from a previous combat and temporary.
Mm-hmm.
I have a thing labeled in here called Echo Knight Ehrenhart. Once a week, summon Ehrenhart's spirit to fight. Is that gone? What is that?
No, that's a thing that you just have
You
permanently.
can still use, yeah.
You can still totally use that.
Vibes. I also have a thing that says Calder #slay.
That I have no idea.
That says DC 17 con save or extra 6d10 damage. I don't think that's there anymore, right?
I don't believe that's there anymore.
Okay, I can delete
I
that.
think maybe
then.
you were just taking a note that Calder is so slay.
Makes sense.
Amazing.
I think that's
Makes
what that
sense.
meant.
Cool.
So
Is the Echo Knight, is that a bonus action or an action?
So that's a action, but what it does is it summons like a copy of yourself basically to make some attack rolls with you.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't do that because I've
Echo
used
Knight
both
is
my
an
things.
interesting class. Or something.
So I shall wait on that for the next turn.
All right, Vim's going to go. Vim is going to go boom, boom, boom. A boom, 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 boom.
On the battlefield, he's gonna go boom boom?
Yes, he is.
Oh dear.
But is he gonna go boom boom pow?
Yeah, he's going to go boom, boom,
That's
pow.
better.
Dum, boom, boom.
So I have no idea how Chad's character sheets works, because it has like sub menus and checkboxes.
Oh boy.
Oh my
That sounds like
god.
Chad.
Yeah.
I adore Chad, but holy moly, they're on their phone right now. I'm going to quickly ask them how I attack with them.
So that's why you delayed last round.
Yeah. Well, also because he couldn't do anything at that
Yeah,
time.
that's fair.
Because I ruined the bridge.
Chad. So we'll say
You
that
need
Chad
to be a bit
has
more
done.
specific. You need
Chad
to
has
be-
done a thing. No, Chad will know what I mean. Chad and I have gained long enough that we have like a
connection.
mental like
Shorthand.
link in shorthand to each other.
That's adorable.
Chad understands my nonsense. For now, I'm going to take my best guess and I'm going to click on this emerald weapon. Okay, a 15 will miss. And a 15 will miss. Oh, I'm rolling like Chad.
Not even here, and you
Damn.
Like he hasn't left. And that will be their turn. We come to Luna. Okay.
That's me.
Glowing crown turn, Luna. Who would you like to give a crown to?
Let's give it to. That's a reroll. Evie.
All right, Evie, you
Aw.
get a crown. Luna, please pick one of the
We're gonna
following.
keep together.
Please
Oh wait,
pick-
unless
No,
we
there's
have
different
moves.
ones. Each round, you get different options. Please
Right.
keep one of the following.
Okay.
interesting.
Uh,
I do remember this conversation now. I was very confused then.
yes, you
and
are
Now I understand.
pink and purple, black and red, or your coat.
This feels very
Ooh.
like one of those like
See, I was like,
fortune
oh, pink
teller
and purple is an easy choice until you said my coat, because Luna's coat is so special. So we're gonna go with that.
All right, so all of you get a astral version of Luna's coat around you.
Ooh.
Aw.
For the next D4
Yeah.
rounds that Rose will roll.
You want me to
So
roll
for
a
the next
D4?
rounds,
Yep.
Is it size
That's what I said.
So for the next 4 rounds,
is it size fitting or is
Yes.
it just Luna's coat on everybody?
it is just Luna's coat on everybody.
It
Let's
clashed
Just
with
drag
my
dragging the
coat.
floor on.
So for the next D4 rounds, a couple of things are going to happen. So 4 rounds, this is what's going to happen. You will either get a +2 bonus to your AC, or your AC will become Luna's AC, whatever is higher.
Oh, okay. So my AC is 20. So you can either have a plus
Oh,
2 or a
yeah.
20.
So you either get an
Oh,
AC
He
of
is
20.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Granted, this thing rolls, I think, what, 21 to hit every single time?
Yeah.
Sorry.
But
If I had my haste, it would be 22, but I don't. So
rats.
And in addition to that Luna AC buff, you're also going to receive healing each turn equal to half your level. So you're going to get
Ooh,
half your
okay.
level, plus how many D10s is your fighter ability at this point, Luna? Just the one?
sorry.
Second wind.
Which fighter? A second wind.
Yeah.
Got it. I do not have many levels of fighter, so it is. Oh my god, I have so many friggin' things. Where are you? I'm so sorry. I'm going as fast as I. Second wind. There we go. A D10.
Okay, so
Plus my
each of you are
fighter
going to
level.
get a D10 plus half your level at the beginning of each of your turns and hit points back for the next 4 rounds.
Okay.
That's not
Okay.
bad.
Mm-mm.
All right?
What
Okay.
does it mean?
Now, lasers.
Question: do the together buffs go away in
Yes.
favor of the coat? Okay.
So, laser beams. So I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I know I have advantage. I don't think I get a bonus, though.
Dex save.
That's
For
fine. I'll
Fate's
take
Prisma.
21.
All
Mhm.
right.
That's a
To
good
clarify,
advantage,
I don't
though.
have the crown anymore, right?
Wait, do I?
No.
I will
No.
return my strength to what it was previously.
Yes, Evie, remember, you get a boost on your ability scores to 24.
Okay.
And any damage that you do to the main
I
creature,
do have
it's
advantage
vulnerable
on
to.
dex saves.
Oh, I have
I've got
done
advantage.
nothing, and
Haha.
I'm in vast amounts of pain.
Oh.
All right, so Captain Cypress, 16 force damage.
Yep. Ow.
Darius, 16 force damage.
We get knocked on our proverbial asses.
The ley line buff was just too good. You had to stay on it. You took a hit. It's all good. To do Evie, 21's a save. You'll take 8 force damage. And I have to roll for Vim. Boop. And Vim will also take 8 damage. All right. Do.
Got a solution for that.
Boom. All right, so now the creature is going to go. These disappear, but I'm only going to hide them so they don't delete the creature's initiative order for now. And it is going to continue its tactic of smacking Evie.
Mm.
So I won't
Jesus.
use the natural 21 because I don't want to do crit damage to you. So 16 bludgeoning damage from the first strike.
Mm-hmm.
And then... do I want to do that or do I want to use its other 2 strikes for this ability? I'll use its other 2 strikes for this ability. It's going to use its Fate's Moonlight ability.
Mm.
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 Okay.
Mm.
So
not
the only
great.
issue with that is that I actually can't make a reflex save.
Dex save. You don't...
That's not what it says. Rules is written. I can't take this damage.
Well, don't worry.
Nice.
You're not in the boxes.
I'm not in the boxes.
Yeah.
Targeting other characters.
Oh no.
Again.
Oh no.
I don't think they have reflex saves on their character sheets either, though.
Dex
The
save.
case
don't.
of Ray.
I will...
Do I have to do that? Do I have to roll again?
Nope, not until the start of their next turn.
Oh, okay. It's just resetting it.
Yeah, it's just a different shape. It's just a different AoE that you need to get out of.
Moonlight's great when it's not being used against me.
It is being used against you, though. So, that will be their turn. Darius, you're up.
Now it's at the start of the Guardian's next turn.
Yes.
All right, good. I don't have to worry about my plates then. Bonus action. I'm going to send the plates flying through the air 30 feet,
Okay. You can move
which
them.
should bring them right next to Evie.
Okay,
They
Evie,
can
there's
see.
some
They can
plates beside
dance.
you now. It's Rash's fine
Girl.
They did it
china.
through the air.
Wait, my vagina!
No, they're silver plate.
They're silver plates. I found them somewhere, and I was going to use them as like raw materials at some point, but it never came up. And now
That's
they're
fine.
just like, "Hi, Evie, we're here to help."
They're little
Woohoo!
saucers. They're little
Thank-
spinning
thank
saucers.
you.
Now, I think they're small, or would you say they're tiny?
They're small.
Okay, that's what I was assuming. So I'm going to make I only had 5 of them. Sadly, I could have animated more, but I only had 5.
One of them has the little chip in the corner of it.
Oh boy.
Amazing.
I'm
So
gonna
I
break
should have
that one
programmed this
first.
right. Now, as I understand it, each plate should get to make an attack.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna roll, and they don't have advantage, I don't
No.
think. Or okay, there's a lot
Not
of special
anymore.
bonuses flying around. I just had to
Yes.
be sure.
This largely, Rose, I do apologize. Largely, your role in this fight is choosing buffs and helping your team that way.
I'm happy to buff the team. Like
Okay.
that's super duper cool. I just don't want them to get confused about which buffs are
Ugh.
active.
That's fair.
Plates rolled abysmally.
All the plates miss.
Ooh.
I imagine them
Yeah.
rolling across the floor.
They need to go to plate lattes. Going.
None of them rolled above a 10. All right, and that was my bonus action. As my normal action, seeing as we got a nasty possible moonlight thing coming at us, and we all took some laser stuff, I am going to use, where is it? A 5th level spell for a mass cure wounds,
Mhm.
which I'm just checking the range. 60 feet. That should cover
Yep,
everyone.
that
I
gets
think.
everyone in this room.
All right, I'm going to do a mass cure wounds.
Does it also get the bad guys?
Yeah,
no,
but
just
mass
people
cure
who-
wounds is
Shouldn't.
targets.
A
Okay,
point,
perfect.
yeah.
Yeah, this isn't the PF2 burst heal.
I get to
Oh, they
choose
wouldn't be
up to
that
6
awful.
creatures. So there is 1, 2, yeah. We're all good.
That'd be crazy.
So, and just because, you know what? I'll do it at the normal level. Everyone gets 16 health point back, which I think is what the lasers did to some people.
Basically, yes. You got
And
me
remember, you're gonna get
levels
10, a
before the
D10
attack.
plus half your level.
Yes, and don't
back.
forget D10 plus half your level on the start of your turn now.
Did the
Thank you.
lasers hit me?
Yes.
D10 plus half of
didn't
11,
even take that
rounding
damage.
up or rounding
Oops.
down.
Rounding, it's half your level, so it's rounded down.
All right, so
It should
5.
be
It should be
D10 plus
5.
yeah.
Oof.
Got 12
I
hit
think
points
I'm
back.
back up to full. So,
Like I said,
um,
y'all can handle this, I think.
I am going to end my turn.
All right,
Because I don't want to
Evie.
move off the platform. We need to keep the bridge up in case Evie needs to run away.
Right.
Yeah. Also, bless you, Will's dad.
Yeah, that was my dad.
Okay, so it is my turn, so I am going to roll that d10. Get that wall. Well, 7. That's actually 7 damage. 7 hit points is exactly what I was down.
Ah, perfect.
So I am now back at full. Okay, so remind me the specifics of this crown.
So-
they are flat-footed to me. I can shoot through the barrier.
You can shoot through the barrier, and they have vulnerability to all your damage. So any damage you do to this
Nice.
creature is doubled.
Okay. Okay.
You have had your skills crowned by Luna.
I have. So I still, unfortunately, am forced to use cantrips on account of that's the only thing I have that doesn't have a save. And I don't trust her saving throws to not just like automatically beat my DCs. So I think I will stick with Firebolt.
Out of
and-
curiosity, McKenna, what is your DC?
Oh, you know what? It is 19. It went up recently.
Mm-hmm.
That's a gamble though, because I don't know what the fuck their dexterity save is, and I could waste this whole turn on something
sure.
that won't do anything.
But it could be really cool if it does. You don't know.
I can't tell.
Are you a
can't tell if
gambler,
Will's-
McKenna?
I can't
I'm
tell if Will's
really
just baiting
not.
you.
Well, because it's so here's the thing.
Mhm.
It's either 6d6 plus 5 or 3d10 plus 5, and I'm just wondering if the extra damage from like the 6d6 will be worth the gambling. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, it gets doubled right now. effectively that's effectively 12d6 of damage, McKenna.
Or effectively 60-10. But it has to hit. So I am gambling on basically they need to have less than a plus. Well, they need to have less than a +7 to dexterity. Rose is typing.
Oh,
What
I
is-
was
what is
typing in
typed?
response to them drawing everybody in Luna's coat because I think that's amazing.
Oh,
Like, such a good
Yo.
idea.
Like Cypress is like, this clashes with my captain's coat. It's so awkward.
Rash is waving the sleeves around and
Okay.
trying to get them above her hand so that she can
But
wield her
Matt, I
weapons.
see you hugging that apocalypse.
yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the advantage on fire.
I will counter the apocalypse.
That is your choice, McKenna.
Advantage and vulnerability.
I will tell you their saves after the fight.
And
Let's
watch
see.
if I fail both of these.
Oh, I
anyway.
just realized that
A
is Froggy.
15 is a miss.
It's Boggy.
Yes,
Can I
Boggy
use
the
a
Froggy
hero
to support.
point?
You totally
Magic
can.
is
You
real,
have
and so is my
3.
frog.
Nat 20.
There you
Nat 20.
go.
So it's going to get doubled from the nat 20 and then doubled
Oh,
from the
yeah.
vulnerability. So that will
Fuck
be
yeah.
31. That'll become 62, which will become 104 points of damage.
Get that hot
100
robot bitch.
24.
Power of love.
Oh,
124 points of damage.
Point blank. And Evie then calls.
Siri, play Power of Love from the Sailor Moon movie.
Luna sees this,
Literally.
like, 15 feet in front of her and is like, damn.
Evie calls
Falling in
over
love
her
all
shoulder
over
to
again.
Darius, seeing that Luna is like conscious, and says, "What if we showed her? You have Luna with you, right?"
Oh, don't pull out the corpse.
I was wondering why my saddlebags were so heavy.
I'm just saying, what if we airdropped the soul and ran?
What if we airdrop the soul and ran?
Because Evie rather likes the idea of having sort of like a backup in case something goes horribly wrong for Luna.
Well, here's the thing.
I almost did a spit take on my computer.
Oh my god.
Hold on. I could, now that the bridge is there, I could summon my wonder steed, put Luna on the steed. Go, noble steed.
Be like, see, look, it's not the monopoly. We have one.
Weekend at Luna's.
No.
I'm trying to decide if it's worth it to move away.
God, this is cursed.
I think this is
What?
great.
I think it's blurst.
What do y'all
All
think?
blur,
Is it worth it to
all
move
pop.
away, or should I try to stick by Luna?
Oh god, I would stick by Luna, but that's just me.
Yeah, I think that I will at least move, like here, maybe.
Okay. Fair enough. Anything else on your turn,
Or
Evie?
maybe no. I'm gonna move all the way over here.
All right. Captain Cypress,
Hello.
what are you going to do?
I roll my d10.
Yeah. Ooh, max hit points back. Nice.
I got
Nice.
all my points back. Great. So I feel bolstered. Yay.
Yay.
Also, now I'm in a weird position because you are now mass cure wounds. But
Would that have been a D10 plus your half your level?
yes, but the 10 put me at max.
Oh,
so
okay then.
regardless.
Huzzah.
It's really annoying that I have to be in range for this. It's really freaking annoying. I'm going to cast Hopefully they have a save of 12, so maybe if they fail, I should be good. But I'm gonna try and cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on them.
All right.
Nice.
I
Let's
put
see
the
what
spell in the
happens with
chat.
these saving throws.
What type of save is it? A
Uh,
wisdom.
Wisdom save, please fail.
So for their wisdom save,
Very
They
They
nice.
get-
roll a
Fate.
12.
With Fate's
so
champion
they will get a
wives.
12, which means
Um,
that they will get a 17 on wisdom, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was a long shot.
So it
I
was
don't-
close, but yeah. Also, rolled a natural 20. Wow, I have robbed myself of like 4 natural 20s tonight.
Yes, you have. And
Good.
that's just to show you the hubris of
Mhm.
picking
Wait a
to
minute.
always roll a 12.
Mhm.
Look what you could have had
Oh,
if you didn't do this
I
to yourself and everyone.
didn't realize it was
Drag him.
rolling the 12. Like, does it always roll the
It
12 for
always
saves?
rolls a 12 for saves.
If I had taken the bonus to my wisdom, I think that would have increased my spell DC to
Yes,
at
it
least
would
an
have.
18, and I would have had a guaranteed success on my
Yes.
banishment.
Yes, it would
Damn
have.
it!
Damn.
I
And
didn't realize the 12
there's-
applied.
There's a whole bunch of things that y'all have tools for in this fight, and I think it's cool. Anyway. Also, I like all the names for this creature's abilities I've come up with. It's fun.
That's it. I got nothing else. I'm useless as a bard.
That's not
Uh,
true.
I do
Rash.
better.
That's not true. I'm about to use
We
that combat
literally-
inspo.
We literally couldn't have the bridge without you.
That's neither here nor there.
Was that a music pun?
It's
No,
it's
That
I'm
is-
not smart
that
enough
is
for
good.
that.
Bridges.
It should be. It
That
should
wasn't
be
a
a
music
music
pun.
pun.
silly mechanic. All I'm here for is the occasional RP wisdom.
I'm just noticing the Cernudo spot.
Yes, that's
Don't
what I
ask-
was saying. Matt was
Don't
hyping
ask
the
me what I paid
apocalypse.
for it.
An ungodly amount.
I can feel the curses just entering me. Oh.
Anyway, Rash.
Yeah.
Oh, at the start of the round, I have to
Oh.
check I have to check for recharge.
Oh no.
If I get a 6, it gets another turn.
Roll a 12.
Yeah.
It gets a 4. No, it's only on attack rolls and saves.
No,
so
I
it gets a
know. I
12.
just.
Alrighty.
Okay. Easy
Yep, it's you.
vibes. I'm going to. So this Echo Knight can. Oh no, not you.
So it appears
Um,
adjacent to you.
Okay, it appears adjacent to me. I can't like place it.
Yes. That
Well,
is correct.
What's the point of that? Fine. That's clearly for like a multi-battle situation.
Yes.
So that's not really useful in this fight, so I'm gonna ignore that one then. Although actually, are y'all okay if I test this bridge thing again?
Do you want to put the barrier back up?
I want to try to use the Echo Knight as like a
Well,
sandbag.
This is a little metagamey, but Will kind of mentioned that summons don't work.
Never mind then.
Well,
Never mind then.
Evie realized that it has to be a creature native
Okay.
to this plane.
JK, never mind. In that case, I'll ignore that for this battle. I'm just gonna attack it again then. Gonna throw my spear, which is a sharpened broom handle. Bloop.
I do love
Also
Range for
reckless.
Rash should chuck the
a
kitchen
24
sink.
is a hit.
Noise.
Yeah. And then I'm also going to remind me again, Sarah, how does the combat initiative work or combat inspo work?
Yeah, you get a 1d8 to add to an ability check, an attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay, so not to damage though.
Not to
No,
damage.
just to attack.
Got it. Ability check. attack, or saving throw. Got it. Okay, cool.
Is this the
Good
bardic
to know.
inspiration?
This is
Combat
specifically
inspiration.
combat inspiration.
I have
Oh.
combat inspiration.
Well, 24 hits, so I don't have to add that. Bloop, 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 damage. Ugh,
12
I
points.
don't want to throw my frying pan, but Jesus, low damage.
Hey, that's still damage.
All right, I'm gonna
Nice.
attack again.
All right, roll it.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
19 is a hit.
Nice.
Not by much, but it's a hit.
I was gonna say, is that the lowest?
Another 9. Nice. Damage is damage.
Damage is damage.
We love
And
damage.
I think that's all I can do.
All right, Vim is going to go. Should be programmed roll from that, and the damage buffs just check boxes. Yeah, okay, I was using Vim's crossbow correct last turn. I just rolled bad.
How's
All
that?
right, so Vim is going to take a shot at our lovely friend here. A 13 will miss. A 30 will hit, though. So that'll be 11, 12, 13,
Oh.
14 points of damage.
Sorry, Will. I'm gonna
Yes.
ask if this works because I know that you said for ancestral protectors it does not have disadvantage on any attack because it just rolls 12s.
It does just roll
But
12s.
the other thing that I forgot that ancestral protectors does is when the target, aka bad guy, hits a creature other than you with an attack, that creature has resistance to the damage. So it's not on them.
That will let the resistance buff still goes through.
Cool. Resistance buff for everybody.
Cool. All right, Luna,
Yeah.
I need you.
I'll pick
You
a
pick your
crown
crown.
target.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to take Vim off of my list of folks who can get it.
Yeah,
'cause
because
I'm not going to give you more shit to do.
thank
So
you.
we're going to roll a d4 instead. That's one,
Luna
2.
doesn't notice the bug man.
It is back on Darius.
Okay,
All right, and what are
Nice.
my options this turn, Will?
same one. Boost ability score up to 24, and any damage you do, the creature is vulnerable to it. All right, Luna, here are your options. To keep in the fight, to protect people, or together.
Keep in the fight.
Keep in the fight. All right, so for the remainder of this encounter, if you are reduced to 0 hit points, you are returned to half of your hit points or half of Luna's maximum hit points, whatever is highest.
Half of my hit points would be, I want to say 46.
So 46 or half of your regular hit points or whatever's highest. Creature will go. I need Darius, Cypress, Vim, and Rash to make me a dex save.
Doesn't need to worry about healing this round at least.
Ooh, tight.
Okay, and this
Ooh,
is
sorry, 1 second.
it's Moonlight.
Eh,
All right, so
Yeah.
Vim will succeed. Darius fails. Cypress fails. Rash succeeds. So Darius and Cypress, 19 force damage. Rash, 9 force damage.
Copy that.
Vim, 9.
Where I landed the black.
But,
And what was the buff for this round?
If you go down to 0 HP,
If I go
you
down,
pop
got
back
it.
up
And
with
that
half
is-
of yours or half of mine, whichever's higher.
Cute.
And that's not the buff for the round. That's the buff for the remainder of the encounter.
Oh.
Oh, I don't get another one?
No, you will get another one, but
Oh,
That one just stays.
Oh.
that one just stays on.
Nice.
Like
Nice.
you picked one that just stays on.
I picked a good one.
Hell yeah.
Moving these
Y'all
boxes.
can't die. Fuck yeah.
Removing these boxes is hard, so I'm just going to say the boxes aren't there anymore. All right. Well, there's people being problematic now,
Is it
What?
me?
but let's do.
What?
So the copies are all going to appear again. But they're going to appear closer now. Boop,
Blah.
boop.
Oh no.
And each area, so each
iPods.
area here, I need you two as two of you, because it says if time is moving slightly slower, so you have the time to make this decision. Other than Evie, everyone else gets a choice between who this attack targets. So Cypress and Darius, who will this attack target?
I will take it.
Okay, Darius will take this attack. Darius, it will get a 19, 20, 21 to hit you.
That will not hit.
All right.
I have an AC of 22.
There you
I'm
go.
glad you
Thanks,
chose
all my-
Evie because that most definitely would have hit.
Well,
Cypher.
I've got all this Forge Cleric stuff that boosts my AC.
Vim and Rash.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in front of him.
All right. You'll take 17
Easily.
bludgeoning damage.
How much?
17.
Halved.
8. You know.
Thank you.
And then Evie, hi there. Just take
Hi.
13. But you have resistance, so it's only 6 because of Rash's
Yay.
ability. So
No,
good job,
fuck.
Rash.
I closed the page by
So
accident.
now,
Ah!
as it does that, above Rash and above Vim and above Captain Cypress, there is now what appears to be a turning clock.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, thank you.
For a free thing, Cypress and Vim, the two of you think that if you get away from the person that took the hit from you, this effect will be lessened. Darius, you're up.
So I once again have the plus. Our one stat is made into 24, right?
Yes.
And so I'm assuming that if I put that into Wisdom, it boosts my spell DC to above the 17 threshold.
I mean, that would be a thing that would happen, yes.
Let me double check something real quick. I'm just gonna push the button, see what it says. What is the level on this? Charisma saving throw. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna try and banish the thing with a Wisdom of 24.
Nice.
Mhm.
Okay.
Be wise.
Does it use a Hirto unrevealed
Well, it's a
legendary
charisma,
resistance?
so we don't know what its
Well,
modifier is for that one.
Fate's Fragment. Any banishment effects slow this creature. So it will
That's still
become
useful.
slowed.
Okay.
I mean that's pretty good.
What does that mean though in 5e?
So
I'll
it
take
means
it.
that they can't take reactions, and they can only take either a move action or a action. So
I'll
they either
take that.
So you either get your move, your action, or your bonus action. You can't take all three, and you can't take reactions.
All right. Not the
That's not
worst
bad.
thing. Not the worst
I'll
thing in
take
the
it.
world.
And that was technically a failed save, so that effect would actually be an effect on a success that wouldn't have happened. But it only has a +4 to charisma.
This thing not charismatic.
No.
What?
I'm
Good.
also, as a bonus action, gonna have my plates move to here.
Unfortunately, Cypress just picked their best save.
And I'm gonna have the 5 plates whack it, or at least try to.
All right, whack-a-mole.
All right, plates, be our guest. 11,
Miss.
15,
Miss.
21.
Hits. Miss.
1, 2, 3, 5. I got one more, I think.
Hits.
24.
Okay, so 12 and 6 becomes 18.
Spinning plates in the air, just kind of like trying.
So that'll be
grind into
36 damage after the doubling, because these are spelled by you, so it is affected by the doubling.
I'm imagining
You know
like
what? I would understand
Sailor
if you
Moon
didn't
throwing
wanna-
her tiara, but
have
it's
them-
Darius.
I would understand if you didn't want to count them as a spell, because technically they're still physical objects. So
No,
it's very nice of
they're
you.
a spell that you cast. They were created from your magic. The crown affects them.
Well, yeah, okay.
Matt, don't argue out of.
No, I'm not arguing. I'm being grateful. That's
Let
very
me
kind
buff
of
you.
I mean, that's
That's
very
all I
nice
can
of you.
do.
Evie.
That's fair. It worked quite well.
Good.
All right. Well, I guess I will start by taking that D10 plus 5 of damage. Love
Of healing.
that. Yup.
9.
All right. That'll put me back at full. Love that.
Nice.
And now I think I will test and see what their dex save is with a little alchemical acid. See how that goes.
They get a 17.
Oh yeah.
That
They
is
take
not enough.
33 acid damage.
Boom. All right, they'll take
Stick
it all.
burn.
I guess that's my turn.
All right. Cypress.
Okay. Well, is that D10 still thing in effect?
Yep.
Or is that okay?
Another 2 rounds on that after this one.
All right, so that's an extra 10.
Right, Luna's
Yep.
coat, 4 rounds.
38, which gets me to 38, which gets me out of 38. Okay, you are too far
jeez.
away from me. It's really annoying. Also, I need to get away from Darius.
Yes.
But the issue is
The bridge will
The
go.
barrier.
I mean, currently
barrier.
the creature is 35 feet away from you.
I mean,
And this is 5e and not Pathfinder, so you can move to make it only 30 feet away from you and then continue your movement after.
no, we'd still lose that bridge, but I don't want to risk. So instead, oh, sorry about this, y'all, but
Dimdor?
yeah.
Doug
That's
Dimidor, the Dimsdale Dimidor?
Boop.
Boop. All right.
This is where I'd put my bard if I had one.
Right.
The bridge goes away.
That gets us yet another individual within the barrier.
Thing. Yeah, and as an added bonus, the clock above you, now that you've gotten the requisite number of feet away, disappears.
Great, didn't want to risk finding out what that was gonna do.
It would have been a D12 for every square that you weren't away. So it would have been a maximum of 6 D12.
Well, I'm going to, as a bonus action, put a
Is
combat
that clock still
inspiration
above me?
It's above
on
Vin.
myself. Boop. Combat inspiration on myself.
Nice.
All right.
My theme
Okay, he'll pop back up if he dies.
Rash,
true.
you're up.
Dang.
Well,
The barrier has
Since-
returned.
the barrier has returned.
Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, it has now confirmed that Darius is not just 2 people in a Mao costume.
Was that a concern?
Yep.
Slightly. Just a little bit.
Okay. So even if we were to somehow get over here, we would not be able to cross
There
it,
is a
'cause there's
barrier protecting it now. Yes.
Fuck.
3 Dariuses in a trench coat.
Okay. Then I can't do anything.
Do you
I don't
wanna
think I
run-
can do anything.
Do you want to run away from Vim?
Yeah, I'll do that because there's a clock above his head. Shit. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can also do to just help people. I don't really have that. That's not me. I'm a need to smash kind of person, but there's nothing to smash.
So if you get to this square, 45 feet away basically is what you need to be.
Cool.
them.
Hang on one second. What movement do I have? I've got 40 speed, but I can't do anything else, so I'll just dash.
Okay.
I'm gonna dash. Hang on one second. Can I? You said I can't get on here because of the what's it called? The barrier. But could I try for here?
Yeah, you could try. You can try to get onto the chain.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay.
What do you want to?
Athletics.
I'm gonna try to jump.
Yeah,
Would
make an
you give
athletics
me?
check.
Would you give me dexterity since it's jumping?
No, because
Like
it's jumping.
acrobatics.
Jumping is
Oh.
an athletic feat.
Is it?
Parkouring
Could be
is
acrobatics.
I thought it would be.
In my brain, jump is athletics, but that's just because of PF2.
What?
I
And
kinda think
you
it
are
is.
you are raging, so you do get advantage on it.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Wait, you said acrobatics?
Athletics.
No. I mean, oh, but for the stat that it would. Oh, you said
It would be
athletics. Okay,
athletics.
yes. Sorry, my brain processing.
You're good. This has been a
yes.
complex fight, so it's all good.
All right. So strength advantage 22.
That's a success. So that would have been an athletics check with advantage, Rash.
Oh, I hit strength. Sorry.
You hit strength. In athletics, you have a +7. It's the same roll, so you're good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was just looking. So you do make it onto the chain.
Cool. And I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get as close to the barrier
So
as possible.
you can, as you get to the barrier, it is like you can move through the barrier. It is just like a swirling conflux of arcane energy. Do you want to try to move through the barrier?
Permeable.
I'm gonna try. Yeah.
Alrighty, let me quickly.
Yeah, I'll try. Shit. Will you allow some fuckery?
Sure.
I want to try to, since she has vast army combat experience and kind of understands certain tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Rash is gonna try to, like, for lack of a better word, jimmy her way in with her weapon. She's gonna try to, like, pierce it first and, like, make a hole to shimmy through.
So if you want to move through the wall, it appears as though you will need to get through several layers of magical force.
Fuck.
Rash, you can push your way through this wall.
I mean, I'm gonna try.
Okay. So for the first layer,
Worst that can happen is I drop to 0 and
I
then
need
I
you
pop back
for
up.
the first layer. I need you to make me a con save.
Sure.
DC 15.
Gonna listen. She's getting to her grandchildren. Con save, you said?
Yep. DC 15 con.
Okay. I don't have advantage on that, but here we go.
You have hero points.
I do have hero
points.
points, and I also still have that combat inspo,
Yep.
which is I can add to.
That's a
you don't
success.
need to.
You'll take half of this. You're going to take 17 points of cold damage.
Jesus.
Then do you also take half of that?
No, because it's cold.
No, it's cold.
Damn.
Hang on 1 second. 64 minus 37.
Not 37. You're taking.
You're taking
of it,
half.
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
half
that's-
of it.
So that's 17.
17. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right. Second layer.
47.
Roll me another fortitude save.
Oh boy.
Well,
That's
what about a constitution?
Constitution.
Constitution, same thing.
No.
You notice I'm not ribbing you, Will.
Matt, I already let you give your plates a buff.
They're very
18?
buff
No, I'm-
plates.
That's a success.
You wooed
All
me,
right.
though. I was
You
just
feel
fishing
as
for
though
advantages.
your body will begun to petrify, but you managed to make it through that one. Next
Shake it
one, another save, another con save.
Con save.
You can do it.
Bloop, 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 bloop. I'm going to hero point that.
Okay,
Ah.
so you're going to
Jesus
take.
Christ.
Well,
You-
I
Wait,
like
wait,
how
wait,
you
wait,
do-
wait.
You've got the combat inspo, right?
Oh, did you
Use the
hang
combat
on?
inspo, and I'll give you
Yeah.
Flash of Genius.
Yeah, I'm using the
stack 'em.
combat inspo. What do I add to that?
D8. I
D8.
think.
D8. Okay. Bop, bop, bop.
You feel inspired.
9,
Add an
10,
extra
11,
6 to
12.
that.
So that becomes an
Less.
18.
That's an
Yeah.
18, so this will be halved to 14. To 14 force damage.
Okay.
And then you're through it at that point.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm dying. In real
Well,
life,
didn't
not
you
in the
hear
game.
you lived? You made it.
Yeah, you did.
47 minus, what was it, 17? Force
Yes.
damage?
Yep, 17.
Art will imitate life. You will live.
And then the second one
Okay,
is
30.
14. Yeah.
I'm at 30.
All right,
Wait.
Vim's turn. Vim's going to fly over to Darius and say, "This is fucked." And that will be
That sounds like
Vim's
Chad.
turn. Luna,
Yeah. Let's
I
pick a
need you to,
crown.
at this point, pick a crown.
Any crown.
4.
Let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Cypress gets it.
All right, Cypress, you can boost one of your stats to 24 temporarily, and you will have this creature has vulnerability to all your strikes. Also, Luna, at this point,
Yeah.
you can feel the crystal beginning to allow you to move a bit.
Grown soft.
Ew. No.
There is no buff this turn for you to give, but
Oh.
you can now use reactions.
Oh.
And for the purposes of range, anyone adjacent to the crystal is also adjacent to you.
Cute. Does my aura is my
Yes.
aura in effect?
Yes.
Okay, so y'all have a +5 to all of your saving throws as well now.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you
I
consider
can
us
start-
allies?
Yeah, y'all are trying to help me out with this crystal. I don't know who the fuck you are, but you're trying to help me. So,
I'm going to break some plates now.
Oh.
How dare.
So they will hit a plate. They will deal 16 damage to a plate. They'll deal 16 damage to a plate. They'll deal 8
Devastating.
damage to a plate.
Those plates had families.
Now, are you... Hold on.
Those plates had sets.
Are you hitting each individual plate, or are you concentrating on one plate?
So one plate until it breaks. So plate, 16
All right,
damage.
so each plate has 24 HP. So
Okay, so 2 attacks to kill one plate, and Chip takes 8 damage.
all right, so I have 4 plates remaining.
Wow.
Poor Chip.
Darius.
Targeting the children.
I'm just making a quick note of the remaining plates. All right, it's Darius' turn. Oh boy, oh boy.
Forget about your D10.
Yeah, I don't have high hopes about me getting over there. So I'm probably, now that we don't need to be on the platforms anymore, I am going to move as close as I can to the edge there.
Okay.
So not enough that I could fall, maybe. Bonus action, I'm going to have the remaining 4 plates attack. Now, technically speaking, do the plates now have flanking?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to switch this to advantage then, I guess. All right. 1,
Hits,
2,
hits,
3,
miss,
4.
miss. So that'll be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of damage. All right.
All right. And anyone particularly hurt?
Probably Maya.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
yes and no. I mean, I'm still pretty buff. I'm at 30.
Pretty buff, you say.
You're at 30 hit points?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have 81 hit points total, and I haven't added more because we leveled up and I forgot. So there's
Mm.
an extra one on that as well that I have not done.
Will, I have a quick question. Looking very closely, I don't know how representative this model thing, like, what is the actual configuration of this thing? Like, what does it
It
look
very
like?
much looks like that. The blue in the center of its stomach, you can see what appears to be like a wheel just turning and turning and turning.
Oh, this is going to make this possibly even meaner then. Let me check the range on this. 60 feet. I'm going to try a domain spell, which I almost never get to use. heat metal?
It will take
Ooh,
effect. Its con is only a 16.
nice.
All right. So, and that's a concentration, so I'm gonna have to keep that going.
So it'll take
Um,
9.
the Darius strikes his hammer on the cuff of one of his metal plates on his plate mail, just points at the gear in its belly, and it just starts to glow and sizzle sounds.
Alrighty. Evie.
Did that appear to deal like serious damage to it?
Not serious, but it did deal damage to it.
Okay. Then I think I'm going to stick with my acid flasks.
Yeah, I didn't find any vulnerability, I don't think.
Yeah.
Put a little marker on myself to remind
Nice.
myself.
25
they could just
damage.
Take that 25 damage.
They do because they don't have that save right now.
Yup. I don't think I have anything really that I can do as a bonus action right this second. Which means that I think that's it.
Cypress.
I don't suppose you'd let me like take a quick check at what's going on with Luna and the crystal.
You can see Luna's starting to be able to move a little bit. Cypress, what are you going to do?
Attack.
What do you?
Yes, good.
What stat did you boost to 24, by the way?
Wait, did I press the right one? I haven't done this in a while.
You're good.
Which stat? Probably, probably my strength.
Okay.
Or no, sorry.
You're using a rapier, right? So probably dex.
Yeah, it would be dexed.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
BB is yelling.
Oh.
I don't know if you can pick up on it. He's
We
being
can't.
very loud.
So then that will be another 24, 18. What's your dexterity at normally before the boost?
Plus 5, 12.
So you have a 12 in dexterity?
I have a 12 in dex.
So then that gets boosted to a 24, which is a plus.
Yeah, I also have.
So instead of a plus 1 from your dex modifier, you're going to be getting a plus 18. 20,
Plus
5,
my
plus 6.
efficiency. Yeah.
So that should be another. That will hit because that should be another 4 higher. So that will hit. Roll your damage.
Wouldn't it be like a +7?
Yes.
Because a 20 is +5.
25.
Yeah, so
22
it's the
dex,
15
24 is 7.
Yeah, so it has, instead of a plus 2, it's a plus
Right.
7, so it's 5 higher, so that's 20. That'll hit. For 7, do you add dex to these?
Yes.
Yes, okay, so instead of a plus
Wow.
2,
That'd be a 14.
that's 14
Or,
damage.
sorry.
Alright. Anything else on your turn, Cypress? You did a good hit of damage to it with that. Oh, it's vulnerable.
Yeah.
Double it.
It's still
Double it.
standing, but it looks like it's very close to death.
Yay, death.
Now,
Um,
I believe you have second attack it with the swords barred at this point.
Sword Bard
I believe you are right.
and hero points.
Do I?
Yes, swords barred should at this level have second attack.
I think so.
I'm not a swords bard.
What are you? Valor?
Valor Bard, that's right.
Valor bard.
So
I
that-
just
a
happen
swords
to have a
bard.
rapier.
Or I will be.
College of Valor.
Valor gives me the combat.
At 6th level, you get extra attack.
Oh, sweet.
To be fair, you've almost never been in melee, I think.
I mean,
Hmm.
once or twice. It has never been like it doesn't list it on my character sheet. But
At-
then again, my character sheet was pretty rudimentary thrown together, so I wouldn't
Yeah, you might
surprise me.
want to go through and audit that at some point, Sarah.
Oh, I'm terrible at Roll20. Don't ask me to audit things.
That will hit. Roll your damage. And Captain Cypress lands the killing blow.
Huzzah!
Woo!
Huzzah!
However, as you land that killing blow and the creature begins to discombobulate, It's time for
That's not
Fate's
the
last
word.
encore.
That's not the word.
It immediately takes 2 turns before dying.
Shit.
Fuck.
So as it
Well,
goes down,
Captain.
and as it's like crushing, you can see like the fabric of reality tearing away at this thing. It's going to make 6 attacks. So the first one will be on Cypress, so that we'll get this will hit all of you. It hits at everyone but Darius. So Cypress, from the first attack, 21 bludgeoning.
Is that attack full to my armor?
Yes. It
Which
will
one is that?
it will hit to your AC. Well, wait, you boosted your dex, your AC
To
will increase.
24, yeah.
Yeah, is it
So-
the 12, 15?
So it will get a 19, 20, 21. So what's your AC normally, Cypress?
15.
So that will get boosted by 5, so it'll go up to 20.
Uh-huh.
So it'll still
Plus 2
hit.
from Luna's coat.
Plus 2 from Luna's coat, which means that will miss. So it can't hit Cypress. So the first attack will miss Cypress. Second attack will go on to Rash. Rash will take 20 bludgeoning damage. So the crown
halved.
I'm
crown
also going to
just saves
intercept on
Cypress.
Rashes.
Okay.
So that's another
Also-
12 off.
So no damage from the second one because half gets to 10 and then Cypress gets 12 off, so no damage. Then third attack, Eevee,
What's the range on its attack?
10 feet.
Mm.
So that'll be 19 bludgeoning to Eevee.
Well, okay.
Nope. I'm gonna do my reaction and
Okay.
do Spirit Shield for 3d6.
All right, roll it.
Let's nerf this.
No, y'all.
Yeah,
listen,
motherfucker.
this is y'all being rock stars. I love this. So only be 10 bludgeoning damage.
We'll
Uh,
just nimbly dodge out of the way of
so-
this sl-
That's its first round. Then its next
Oh, I
round.
forgot I have Nimble Dodge.
Then its
Or nimble
next
Most
Spirit.
round.
rounds are looking pretty breakable.
It's going to go Eevee for 18.
Well, okay.
Rash for 15, and then
Halved.
Chip. Yeah, 7, and then the chipped plate that took 8 already for another 11.
That's so sad.
That
What is
plate's
spite?
still up.
It's
It
still
has
up.
24 hit
It's still
points.
up.
You've only dealt 19.
Don't kill Chip. I'll be sad.
But with that final burst of power, it collapses in on itself.
Don't worry, Chip will return.
And it dies.
I think Chip survived this.
as-
This
as
can't have
this-
any negative consequences to the universe.
As this creature goes away, Luna, the crystal around you
Yeah.
begins to break. And in a moment, you all see this. It shatters into glitter.
Oh.
Luna, as this crystal breaks, you are immediately flooded with memories.
The sinking. It's happening.
All the memories from the campaign so far re-enter Luna's body. You see this
Device
other
sync.
life that you've lived. In addition to all the memories you have, and in addition to one more memory that is restored. Of Luna floating in this crystal, everything around you has dissolved into nothingness. It has all been destroyed. There is absolutely nothing but entropy and destruction around you. And then there's a light. And that light is getting closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. And as it's coming closer and closer, and that light is ever encroaching, almost like the beginning of something new, a woman appears in front of you in this crystal. And as she puts her hand on the crystal, it begins to dissolve, and you can now, coming to consciousness, you see this woman with curly blonde hair, who says, "Oh, Luna, without you, I do not think they will be able to stop Sildana. Put her back on the right path. Stop her from doing this." And as Charlophon kisses your forehead, she pushes you back through some sort of temporal portal. And that is where you appear back in that lab. And then your memories catch up and everything's there. But we've now done the full circle.
Wait, is she in the
Oh.
saddlebag?
And I may have no, the saddlebag Luna has turned into glitter. This is the OG Luna. Specifically
Got
the
it.
saddlebag Luna, because Luna hasn't died in this campaign, is now snow.
Oh.
It was a simulacra. Simulacra?
Simulacrum.
Yeah.
Um,
In the Little Mermaid turning into sea.
but now Luna is fully restored, and we may have only made a small predestination paradox as a treat.
Just a little one. Be one.
Frankly, I
The
never
final.
considered it a paradox on account of there were so many extra Lunas made.
Yeah,
Paradox as a
it's fine.
Could it be
Bunch
a
of them
stable,
anyway.
stable
to me
time
because
loop?
I lived wibbly wobbly. Okay,
Mhm.
my timelines are a little wonky.
But as Luna descends into Evie's arms,
Oh.
In the arms
Darius.
of an Evie.
the barrier is gone. It has turned into a bridge fully, so you're able to exit easily. Luna, you're coming back to consciousness after this wild ride of remembrance.
Rash is recognizing that they're having a moment, but she's also going to shove some Nutribars into Evie's hands.
Hands. Okay, good.
My hands are full.
Someone needs to feed her.
You found
Shoves
me.
them into you.
What?
You found me.
You just go into your slime
Of
body.
course.
There you go.
Of course.
It's good to see you. It's been a long time and no time at all. And I'm just so happy you're here.
I'm so sorry. Evie has a full breakdown. All of that compartmentalizing she's been doing over the last 4 days has immediately comes undone, and she is a puddle.
Do I need to get out the Tupperware?
There is, as this touching moment is happening, you hear someone clearing their throat directly behind you all.
Evie picked a bad time to have a mental breakdown.
And standing
scoop you
behind
into the
you all
Tupperware, don't
is
worry.
a not a young woman, but a woman about her middle age at this point, with a slightly graying hair and a slightly grayer ears above her head. And the first thing they will say is, "All right, Lillop, good to have you back, but work's not done yet. It's good to see you again, though." And standing
back.
behind you is Fia. And as they return, that's what we're going to call tonight's session. Thank you all so much for coming to tonight's episode of Wild Ambition of the Astral Calling. Join us next time for the
That
exciting.
was almost a touching epic
Join
moment.
us next time for the exciting continuation, especially now that all of our players are at level 12. Have a good night, everyone.
Great. I'll
Bye-bye.
remember to level up this time.
Do